this is Kyle from the TF Review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Lord Zedd figure. I apologize for kind of having to keep it at an angle. When I keep it straight, my lights kind of blow the window out, so you can't really see Lord Zedd. But we're just going to take a quick look at the packaging. It's very reminiscent of the retro original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers action figure line. On the back, obviously, a lot more text than there was in the 90s. And it gives you a story in multiple languages and shows you all the figures you can get. Gives you a little bio about Lord Zedd. And of course, any other legal details that Saban Brands or Bandai of America might need to include in order to not be sued. So, let's go ahead and open this figure up, and I thank you guys for watching this review. Now, before I go on and talk about this figure, I must say that this is kind of an early release of the figure. I picked this figure up way back in early July during San Diego Comic-Con before it even been released to the public. So the QC on this one, I feel isn't as good as probably a normal retail figure. Like, there were no instructions inside the packaging. It was just the figure and that's it. I'm not sure if that's how the real release was, but that's how this one is, and I wanted to say that in case that's the case. But here it is in all its glory. This is Legacy Lord Zedd, and I've already knocked him over. The figure is in scale with a lot of the other, I believe they're 5-inch scale figures. But if you do want to put this next to your SH Figure Arts, this won't really be in scale. It'll kind of be a little bit bulkier, less articulation, which is a bit of a downer. You can see the paint apps on this figure are really, really nice. Some of the nicest paint apps I've seen from Bandai of America in a very, very long time. And that doesn't just go for the front of him. It actually follows through all the way to the back. You do have his spine. You kind of got his little panty underwear. And they really, really did an amazing, nice job with him. He does come with his signature Z staff. Unfortunately, it's not painted. It's just molded in a softer gray plastic. It is flexible, but it's not rubbery. And you can see his boots are also completely painted in silver. In terms of the QC, like I mentioned, mine's not that great. His legs are really loose, which is really disappointing. It still stands because his upper body is completely hollow, but at the same time, it makes him really kind of difficult to pose. I'm not sure why you would pose him like that. He sort of has a menacing, always like standing up in a vanilla pose, just looking menacing, so I don't see why you would need it to be crazy rider, action hero, Sentai pose. But, you know, just for the extra articulation, it would have been nice if these were a little bit more solid, but I'm okay with it being a little loose. It's just something that might only affect this figure, and how I'm going to pose it, it's perfectly fine how it is. For the rest of the articulation, the arms are on universal joints, and they can rotate forward and back and move 365 degrees. His arms can bend a little less than 90 degrees, and his hands can go ahead and rotate 360 degrees. His legs are also on universal joints, so they can move mostly forward. They can't actually move back because of his tight little butt. You're kind of stuck moving him. You're stuck with him kicking forward and then moving to the side like he's doing poses. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or he's doing some sort of aerobics. And that's kind of what you get stuck with. He does bend at the knee, a little less than 45 degrees. And he does have a boot cut right at his calves. All in all, I think this is a good figure. It's not a great figure. A lot of people were expecting kind of SH Figure Arts quality, maybe a little less. And this, it definitely isn't that. The way it's been set up is to be kind of a happy medium between, between the cheaper $12 figures and the more expensive $40 figures. This figure retailing at $19.99. And you're basically paying for paint apps. You're not paying for any extra articulation. You're not really paying for anything extra except for the paint apps. And that's it, and the packaging. Other than that, this is pretty much just a standard, nice looking figure. Very nice looking figure. But it doesn't do anything that sets it apart. It doesn't do anything special. It's just very generic. But painted really nice, looks really good. And I think it's a lot of fun for me. I'm a simpleton, so I enjoy it, but not everyone will. So, hopefully if this appeals to you, you can go ahead and find that at Toys R Us. It is an exclusive, and again, it retailed at $19.99 US dollars. That does it for this review of Legacy Lord Zedd. I want to thank you guys for watching. For a full photo gallery, be sure to check the link below on my Facebook page, and of course, follow me on Twitter at the TF Review. Thank you guys for watching this, and I will see you guys in the next video.